You're in big, big trouble. I'm not sure if you even know it. You got real tough earlier, didn't you? Real tough. Where are you going? Huh? Oh, I tell you what, it's pretty funny, but we cannot be having this happen. Brandy kind of wants to give it away. So our young rooster, hold on a second. Hold on just a second. Oh, I got the new Ugreen in the mail, and we're gonna be putting this to work. Come in handy. Okay, real quick, wanted to show you guys this Ugreen generator. We got home and the battery bank that we have the refrigerator hooked up to is dead, so I had to hook this up to it. And we've been using the coffee pot and the frother, Brandy's frother, on this at the same time. So running all three of these together, and at 99%, I just plugged in the refrigerator. We can run this for 33 hours, and that's a refrigerator and freezer. And you can see this thing is small but packs a big punch when it comes to having an emergency. This is an emergency situation for us. We're off grid, but this thing is running our refrigerator. And you know, this will go in spurts. The refrigerator compressor will kick on, and this will actually go up and bring that total hours down some. But as of right now, it's at 23 watts, and that's with the refrigerator and freezer. We can run it for 33 hours. How awesome is that? This is a cool little design with its own flashlight and all these other USB ports to charge things with. And I still can't get over how many outlets this little thing has. It's awesome. Handy. But this rooster, this morning, we were going to church, and I'm getting ready to walk out the door, and Hadley's standing there. Hope was at her Nana's, and Hayden was at her cousin's house. So it was just me, Brandy, and Hadley, and I hear a scream. So I look out the window, and I see Brandy doing a high step. I mean, like football high step. It was funny, but I thought it was funny, but then I was like, what's going on type of deal. And I thought, so then she screamed, oh my gosh, get away, no. So we just had the instance at the creek property where I killed the 2 copperheads. So for some reason I'm thinking, man, is she the snake? Like, is there a venomous snake after her? So I start looking even better, and here come the little rooster flogging Brandy, coming at Brandy. She dove head first in the Suburban, close to the door. It was the funniest thing I've seen in a while. So we cannot have that. I'm giving him another chance. I don't know. She had like a brighter color dress on. I don't know if the colors got him like acting crazy. He's never done that before, but we cannot become a habit either. And he's young too, so for him to do that, it's kind of crazy. Look at him. Why are you running now? Huh? You was real tough this morning. What are we gonna do with you? So that's on the agenda, is what to do. I don't think we've even named him. What to do with that rooster, because now we're down to one mature rooster, Sue's boy, and then this rooster. So I do like having 2 roosters, but not at the expense of my wife and my kids getting beat up by them. So we're kind of gonna wait this out. If it happens again, we might just end up giving them away, or maybe eating them. I don't know, we'll see. Don't really want to eat him. He'd probably be pretty tough, but we're gonna keep an eye on him. So what I got going on right now, I've been waiting for the sun to come down. It's actually been in the upper 60s at night. In Oklahoma in June, that's pretty rare. So I don't think I've shown you guys on my channel yet. Brandy has on hers, but we got like 25, 23 chickens, 20 something like that chickens over here. The coop I got from my brother's house. Let's walk over there real quick and I'll show you. And they are feathered out, but I want to give them an option to have the heating element in there. So if it does get too cold at night, that they can get in there and get underneath some heat. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be hooking up the Ugreen generator to this, and I got the solar panels too I'm going to be hooking up. But first, I need to get on my Bobcat, and I need to clean up around there because it's starting to get grown up, and I want to put those solar panels out there. So all I got to do is come out here when it gets dark, like when we feed real late, or right before we close the chickens up. I can just turn on the Ugreen generator, electric generator. Look at this chicken. You coming at me? I can just turn it on and then turn it off in the morning, and then it will be charging throughout the day with the solar panels. So we'll have like endless power out here to run that, and it doesn't take a lot of electricity. So this new generator is the perfect size for this. Right now it's in there on the coffee pot and Brandy's little frother machine. Been using it for that, and it's been working really good. So you can see I got the heating element out here now. I need to get in here and give them some fresh water. I was out here trying to clean out their water and their feed. One of the girls left their feed bucket open. Look at all the flies. And it rained the last few days, went right on top of it. But you can see all the chickens. You can see they're feathering out really nicely. They're about 4.5 weeks old. Look at how big that duck's got since we got it. Isn't that crazy? And the 2 white turkeys. They're about 4.5 weeks old. I think about 6 weeks is when you can like completely just take the heat off of them. That's kind of what we're waiting on. There's another 1.5 weeks or so. We could take this out, and then also I could take my generator and use it in other places like the coffee pot. We actually came home earlier, and my big power bank was off. I didn't charge it. I guess I forgot, and the refrigerator went out. So what I did is plugged in right next to the coffee pot. I just plugged in the refrigerator to it while I charged the other one up, because I got a big one running the whole house in there, a couple of them. But yeah, it's gonna come out pretty handy. The turkeys aren't getting as big as I thought. I mean, they will eventually, but that duck is really growing. Look at its neck. And it's waddling. So I don't know if Brandy has let him swim in the last couple of days. I don't know. But what I'm gonna do real quick before we hook all this up is I'm gonna mow up around here, get this mowed up, get this knocked down real quick. So let me go with my bobcat and my mow real quick, and then we'll get everything set up and I'll show you guys. Check this out. Bobby's starting to lose his tail feathers again. We collected all of them last year and took them to Brandy's mom, and she didn't believe us that they were Bobby's, and she's got a really cool set of Bobby's feathers. I don't know, the girls already collected a few. I'm not sure what we're going to do with them. Maybe, I doubt her mom wants another set of Bobby's feathers, but we'll collect them and see what's going on.
Okay, my dad wanted me to get this Ugreen generator for him real quick since he's loading up the solar panels. So I'm gonna unplug the coffee maker real quick. He also even had the refrigerator hooked up to it too. It's pretty lightweight too.
You got it, Hayden?
Yep.
Hey, so you know how you're wanting to take one to basketball camp?
Yep.
Guess which one you get to take?
This one.
Yeah, because it's actually light enough for you to handle. All our big ones you can't handle, but that one is good to go.
Yep. Has a flashlight, some little charging cords.
Heck yeah, for like the car charger type.
Oh, look.
Yep, and it charges super fast. That's where I'm gonna hook up the solar panels here in a minute. That would have come in handy at your little camp, that light. So tell them real quick about your little camp, about how there was no outlets anywhere.
Yeah, there's no outlets anywhere. We couldn't even plug in our air mattresses, so that would come in handy.
It could be perfect, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this over to where the chickens are at, and we're gonna get that hooked up. Okay, we have two 200-watt solar panels, and they will charge the Ugreen PowerRoam 1200 portable power station in 3 to 4 hours with both of them. So that'd be 400 watts of panels. And you can charge from 0 to 80% in just 50 minutes and fully charging in 1/2 hours by the AC input with the PowerZip technology. So it's essential. Like, this is one of the hardest things about living off grid, trying to raise animals, especially young birds. They have to have a heat source. You either got to keep them in your house, if you got power like we do inside there with the other big generator. But coming outside, we don't have the capability of running heat lamps and stuff out here for a long period of time. So that's why I switched over from heat lamps to these little heating table type deals that they can get under. They use way less energy. So the Ugreen power station is going to be perfect for this scenario. It's awesome. So I have a spot right here. So this is late evening. The sun's back over that way. But I have a spot here. This will be in full sun, late to early morning to the afternoon. So it will charge. What I'm thinking about doing is laying the solar panels up here and then just run the wire right to there, because I'm going to put the generator up on top of that. Let's try that. Let's try to just set it up there out of the way. What are you doing?
Petting Gracie.
Can you help me?
Yeah.
So Hayden's gonna help me set this up. What is she eating? Is she eating the chicken feed? Oh.
Ew.
All right, let's put this on top of that. Watch out, dogs. Watch out. Casey, watch out. We'll put this on top of that. No, on top of the gray tub.
Okay.
Can you get it?
Yep.
Okay. Put it on top. And these wires right here.
Connect them?
Yeah, connect those. You can just run it over top to these two, one in each. And that will hook up our solar panel, and we won't have to worry about coming out and charging this thing. Perfect. Get it?
Yep.
Okay. Now grab that heating pad, that heating, I call it a table, little heating table. Set it up over there, and then run the cord to this. Hey, it's actually drawing in 5 watts of power, being about 7:30 at night. That's pretty cool. So Hayden just hooked it up, and like I said, these things only pull, look, 15 watts. So we can run this. It's on. I see it pulling watts.
Oh, okay.
Now you turned it off. Turn it back on. All right, so now it is on, and it'll run it for, it'll kick on here in a second, 43 hours at 97%. So we got close to 2 days of runtime, Hayden. Yeah. So with just running this out here, we ain't gonna have to worry about it, because the sun's gonna charge it. And what's awesome about this little generator too, I have not seen this on a small one before, so Ugreen has got it figured out. They have 6 electrical outlets, 120 outlets for you to hook up different things to. So usually you'll see on the small ones, you'll see no more than 3. So they got 3 of the bigger ones where you could plug in the ones that have the
little dot at the bottom.
No, it's the like the negative or whatever that goes in there. But then they got these 3 up here that just use these that don't have to have that. So that is a big plus when it comes to these. This is awesome. All right, so we got it set up. What's that? We're good to go, Hayden. We're good to go.
Yep. The little chicks are attacking the duck.
They're attacking the duck.
Yeah.
They'll defend himself. He has got huge just over the last few days that we've had him.
I know.
Or a week or whatever it is. So we'll come out here this evening. I don't know if I'll show you guys this shit out, but we'll come out here this evening, and all them chickens will be huddled all around in a group underneath that pad.
Even the duck.
Even the duck.
He'll be right in the middle of all the time.
He did get in the middle. He gets right in the middle of it. It's crazy. So check out the setup we got. This is so dang handy. This is one thing that we don't have to stress about now because of this generator. Coming in to charge that throughout the day when we're not using it. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so the mean rooster just started getting his hen, and then Sue's boy, he got all worked up. Look how big he's got. So Sue's boy is either his brother or his dad. I don't know. It's hard to say. We're not sure, but look how big he's getting. Isn't that nuts? So, suggestions from you guys. What do you do about a rooster that's attacking your wife? We had one attack the girls and Brandy's dad several years ago. I ended up having to just put it down. It was a mean rooster. And this one, that's the first time it's happened. So we're gonna show a little grace this time. We're gonna spare its life for the moment and just see what happens type of deal. So what's cool now, I have a solar power chicken tractor that we can run indefinitely out here. We have power indefinitely out here. And if I even wanted to put a light in here, I can run an extension cord to that, to my other coop to light it up. You don't usually do that during the summer. You kind of save that for the fall, winter if you want your chickens to lay more. That's really like up in the air like people do. I've done it before. It does work, but it shortens the egg production lifespan of that chicken because they only got so many eggs they can lay. So, but I could, if I ever want to put a light out here or anything like that, even a light that we can turn on when we come out to close them up and count them and check them all that stuff, we can do that so easy just by running a cord. Well, there we go. We got the nice setup now. So one of the biggest questions I get being off grid, how do we have electricity? How much solar do we got? How are we doing this? And the main part, if you guys have been following the channel very long, you guys know we love our solar power battery generators. The electric generators that we have, like the Ugreen, we absolutely love them. I love showcasing them for you guys and giving you guys options for this type of lifestyle. A lot of times you can just use this stuff. A lot of you guys aren't looking to go off grid, but you're looking for something for emergency backup or maybe even camping. But most of you guys like the emergency backup where you can just keep this charged. You can keep it plugged into your wall at home, charge it, put it in the closet when you need it. It's there. And you can charge your phones, your CPAP machines if you're trying to sleep and you need that, your refrigerator. This one being a smaller one that I have, it packs a big punch because it has a 2500 watt surge where you can run those power tools that other small ones can't. The 1000 watts and below can't run it because there's an initial big surge and it kicks them off. This one has that 2500 watt surge where you can run the big power tools, and that is a big deal, especially if you're doing what I'm doing. If you're building a house, you don't have power other than generators, you want things like this to make your life easier. So what's cool about this too, it will go from 0% to 80% in about 15 minutes when you got plugged into the charger on your wall. So that's awesome. I love fast charging machines. It saves us money and time whenever you can charge them fast. It said the 1200 watt PowerRoam will run almost like 90% of your appliances in your house. Your refrigerator, you can run a microwave with that initial surge going down. You can run a deep freezer, a washer machine, no problem. You're gonna have some struggles with the big dryer. We could run our dryer on this because it's a propane dryer. It only uses about 300 watts, 400 watts to run the motor on it. So this will run your essential items. Now it's not gonna run your big AC unit or anything like that, but all your essential stuff that you would need, like maybe even even your coffee maker, like I was using for Brandy this morning, a toaster, all that stuff, it handles it just fine. And you guys seen how light it is, how Hayden's packing it around, moving around. Honestly, after we're done using it out here, it's probably gonna become Hayden's personal power bank that she's gonna take everywhere she goes on these trips, basketball game, all that stuff. She loves this kind of stuff. It's awesome. And another cool feature that's very important is the life cycle of the battery itself. It's got 3,000 plus charges that you will be able to do this. So you're not just going to charge this 500 times and it goes out on you. It has up to 3,000 charges, and that's a lot. So if you charge it once a day, 365 days times 10, that's almost 10 years if you charge it every day. I mean, a little less, but you see what I'm saying. So yeah, pretty much a 10-year every single day type of deal. you're gonna be all right on it. So they also have a cool app that you guys can download and use to it. You can control it through your phone wherever you're at. Yeah, so if this is something you guys are interested, click the links down below, get in on the savings, click the coupon code. You can save. So with my discount code, you're gonna save $250 off with Prime during this month from the 10th to the 20th. In site, and then there's like a 5% outside the site. But you guys, this is a big savings only for my subscribers. You have to click the links to get the savings. And I know if this is something you guys are into, like if you like these stuff, if you like these and you're wanting to get one anyways, why not save some money, get a good one that you know is going to last and is going to be good for you and your family or whatever situation you're in. We can't thank you guys enough supporting the channel, supporting our life and all that. We just thank you guys very much, and we do appreciate each and every one of y'all that watch our videos. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and give me some feedback down below on the Rogue Rooster that's just attacking Brandy, whatever, you know. It was pretty fun. That's one thing I wish I would have caught on camera, because it was funny. And Brandy was laughing after the fact. If roles would have reversed and she seen me high-stepping it away from a rooster and diving head first into the car, she'd be like, what are you doing? What was funny is I really thought it was a venomous snake or something, or a badger or a coyote, something. And it was a little rooster chasing her. It was pretty funny. That's one thing I wish I would have had on camera. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.